What's up guys, Saf Ashraf here, and today we are going to be reviewing the LG CX Oled TV. I've got the 65-inch version, and to be honest, this TV ticks all the right boxes. Nearly 10 out of 10 in every single way. However, this TV is quite expensive, so is it worth putting your money to this TV? Let's see. Let's get straight into the review. Okay, so let's talk about the unboxing experience first. The unboxing, quite simple. You pull off the overall packaging and you are greeted with the TV. You also get a couple of accessories. Of course, you get the magnificent stand, which is quite easy to put onto the TV, as I'll show you now. The stand is quite heavy, so your TV will not be moving around. The stand, once again, is quite heavy and looks really nice. The stand is screwed onto the TV. Once again, it has a lot of weight, which does mean it's quite of a hassle of putting it onto the TV. However, it's all worth it as it will not move at all. The silver piece at the front says LG OLED and helps with projecting the sound, which we'll be talking about later, which is fantastic by the way, to the people in front of the TV. So the stand overall is quite sturdy and unboxing experience is quite good. We also get the magic remote with the TV WebOS, which we'll be talking about later. But the magic remote, which I'm showing you now, is okay. It does have a lot of buttons, can be quite confusing for the person who's using it for the first time. And it's also the motion sensor one, so you can move around the remote and the pointer will be on the screen, which is good, but once again, it's okay. It might be hard for some people. You can control the pointer settings in the overall TV settings. The remote does feel quite nice in the hand. The shape could be slightly better. The Sony remotes are backlit, which this remote doesn't have, and the Sony remotes look really nice and feel quite premium as they are made out of metal. This sadly isn't. However, this remote is something you can definitely live with. Really nice design overall. Weight also okay, and I really love the unique pointer function. Let's quickly talk about the inputs before we talk about the design of this TV. The inputs, 4 HDMI 2.1s. Yes, you heard it right, 4 HDMI 2.1s. Which technically means you can plug in 4 PS5s or 4 Xbox Series X's. It's a good idea actually. Anyway, it has 4 HDMI 2.1s, which means you'll be able to play on the next gen consoles or your new RTX 3080, 3090 gaming PC at 4K 120Hz. That's incredible, and it has 4 of them, and other TVs around this price range only might have 1 or 2. This has 4 of them. It also has 2 USB ports, an optical, your Ethernet, and all your usual. So I'm definitely really happy with the port selection LG have added to this TV. This TV is incredibly thin. Like, if you get a pencil next to your TV, just put it on the panel. This panel is OLED, which means it's incredibly thin. This can be a bit worrying for some people, as if you do pick it up from this side of the TV and try to mount it on the wall, because of how thin the TV is, it feels like it might snap. However, this TV is quality. You are paying a big price, which means you are getting a really quality TV. All around metal finish. The stand is metal. Very small bezels, which means your viewing is definitely going to be amazing. This TV has a very cinematic viewing angle. You can get this in 47, 55, 65 and 75 or 77 inches. Amazing. Once again, the stand merges completely fine with the TV. Very nice look. This will definitely fit into whatever setup you're going to put this into. I'm in love with the design of this TV. If you guys are worrying if this TV is going to wobble, it wobbles a very little bit, but the stand, as I said, is quite heavy. If you do accidentally put your hand on this TV quite lightly, it will wobble a little bit, but this isn't going to fall anywhere. And if you guys do want to wall mount it, the option is there. Okay, so let's move on to the software of this TV. This TV is running LG WebOS, which was amazing when it first launched onto the smart selection of the LG devices. However, now with Samsung with their Tizen software and Google with their Android TV software, This is quite low ranked, however the software is quite good. You have your normal options at the bottom of all your apps. You can still watch whatever you are watching on the TV. I personally really like the LG WebOS software. I did have an LG TV with WebOS before, and I'm quite used to it, which means that I really like the software. However, if you guys aren't used to it, it might take a bit of time to go over through like all the setup things and whatnot, but the setup, once again, is quite simple. Okay, let's move on to the picture quality of this. It's an OLED panel, and I cannot stress how good this panel is. The blacks, 100% amazing, as this is an OLED panel. Contrast, 10 out of 10. Colors also, once again, each LED on this TV is lit by itself. Colors are fantastic. This is the ultimate TV to watch TV. Like, I cannot recommend anything else, unless of course you go for the signature ones, which are expensive. However, this TV, the picture is absolutely outstanding. You've got the 4K detail, you've got the blacks of the OLED, you've got the overall color. This altogether makes a very, very nice viewing experience. If we move on to the Dolby Vision on this TV is amazing. I did watch some Netflix shows and movies that support Dolby Vision, and Dolby Vision on this TV is amazing. However, one thing to note, this TV does not get amazingly bright. It is an OLED. OLEDs are not at the capability of getting amazingly bright yet. All in all, I'd give this picture a 9 out of 10. If it was slightly brighter, for some people you won't care. You'll be very happy with this TV. However, if you are in a room where there's a lot of windows, a lot of light, then you will want this TV to be slightly brighter. However, from how I've used it, you guys do know there's a window there. However, it's nighttime right now. There's a window there. There's quite a lot of lights, as you can see here. The room is quite lit up, but I can perfectly see this TV. This is amazing. I do have to mention that this is an OLED TV, which means that LG couldn't have put their most fantastic anti-glare coating, I should say, onto this TV, which means you may be able to see glares like you guys can probably see there. There's a bit of glare from the lights that are in front of the camera right now. That's not very noticeable. However, if you do have a big window, you might need to close the blinds, as this TV can get quite a lot of reflections, which also does add on to the lack of brightness on this TV. Let's move on to sound. Sound is underrated on TVs from the reviews I've seen. Sound is not talked about as much. The sound on this TV is genuinely incredible. This TV has a 40-watt speaker system at the bottom here, which is helped by the stand. And I've got to say, when I first heard these speakers, I was like, wow. Because once again, the vocals are really clear. One thing I will want to add on before we talk about the sound altogether, turn on AI Sound Pro. That really helps like make the bass more full, the overall treble more full. It really helps with the sound. This TV's bass is definitely noticeable. You can definitely hear the bass. I was playing some Apex Legends the other day, and I could hear the TV thumping when you would walk around and stuff. When you watch movies and stuff, or music, you play loud music, you can definitely hear the bass. Bass on this TV is mastered. So sound overall on this TV, it does get quite loud. I can't get this TV over 10 without my parents complaining why you have the TV so loud. But yeah, TV sound really, really good. Let's move on to the gaming, which I'm sure a lot of you watching this TV review will care about. The gaming on this TV is really, really good. Sadly, I don't have a big PC on Xbox Series X or PS5 to test the HDMI 2.1, but for what I have an Xbox One S behind the TV right now, and gameplay is really, really smooth. If you make sure to turn on game, as there will be 1 millisecond input lag. That's incredible. It is an OLED TV, so 1 millisecond input lag. The gaming on this TV is really, really solid. Talking from the last gen consoles, that's what I'm going to call them now, last gen consoles, the TV is definitely going to look quite nice. HDR gaming on this TV looks really, really nice. I played some Forza Horizon 4, which supports HDR. It looked really, really nice on this TV. Just quickly talking about the 4K 120Hz feature, that's definitely going to be coming to this TV. Well, it's already here technically, but at the time of making this video, it's the 5th of November. Which means that the next gen consoles are literally just on the horizon. I can see them down there. But, okay, I'm joking. But yeah, the 4K 120Hz is definitely going to be big. From the people that I've seen on YouTube just talking about from what they've said, this TV is really good for the 4K 120 Hz. So in conclusion, this TV is fantastic. It does come at a high price, but I'm pretty sure that's justifiable with picture quality, the sound quality, the gaming, the overall experience with the TV. All of it is top notch and is definitely justifiable for the price. It is an OLED TV, which means picture will be outstanding, does have Dolby Atmos support, sound is rich and full, gaming will leave you mind blown. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. This is the LG CX Oled TV, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Peace.